On BeeTv Major News tonight, coming to you live from Benin City, the Edo State capital.
It missed a step. So as it was trying to gather itself, it fell.
What we are witnessing these days, it is something we can no longer understand.
They should stop telling us and promising us all those promises are fake, giving us this set of promises are fake. We don't want it anymore.
And now the news headlines. Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebolo inaugurates Chief Dan Obi as Chairman Board of Abrusali University, Ekpoma.
It is very clear from the steps you have taken so far, you are truly committed to supporting the university and bringing the university back to life again.
Yes, the Chief Dan Obi, our new governing council chairman, from his track record, has the capacity to take AAU Ekpoma to the next level.
Tribunal dismisses SDP petition against Okpebolo and APC as petitioner withdraws. Also on the headlines, court adjourns case on Uyi Technical late daughter to March 25th, 2025 for preliminary objection.
You know, during the time of the election, the governor deemed me fit and bring this free ride for Edo people.
Also on the headlines, Edo State residents celebrate as Governor Okpebolo free bus ride returns to Benin.
You know, during the time of the election, the governor deemed me fit and bring this free ride for Edo people. And he also promised during the time of the campaign that after election, when God give him victory, that the vehicles will come back to the street.
A very good evening and thank you so much for joining on our live tonight on BeeTv Major News at 6, reaching you live from Benin City, the Edo State capital. My name is Gift Uwagboy. And now to the news in details. Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebolo has inaugurated the Governing Council of Abrusali University, AAU Ekpoma, with a charge to restore the lost glory of the institution. Governor Okpebolo, who inaugurated the council, had the new festival hall of Government House, Benin City, said education is the bedrock of development and AAU has a greater role to play in achieving this. Let's now join BeeTv News Best Orator for details of the reports.
Governor Monday Okpebolo urged the council to work with dedication, vision, and deep sense of responsibility, advising them to work together and restore the reputation of the school as a center of academic excellence. He said education is the bedrock of development and Abrusali University Ekpoma holds a special place in Edo State as the institution has produced some of the finest minds in Nigeria, and it is the responsibility of its administration to restore its lost glory and ensure its continuous existence. He said one of the first steps his administration took in restoring the lost glory of the institution was to increase its monthly subvention from 41 million naira to 500 million naira.
One of the first was to increase the university monthly subvention from 41 million to 500 million. This is a bold step. It reflects our commitment to the development of Abrusali University.
Governor Kwewulu said his administration has been able to intervene and ensure that the challenge facing the over 100 medical students of the institution was finally resolved, bringing smiles back to their faces. He told members of the Governing Council that it is their time to make a lasting impact, as they have been chosen because his administration believes in the board's ability to restore the lost glory of AAU. He urged them to strive with dedication, vision, and deep sense of responsibility.
I urge you to strive with dedication, vision, and deep sense of responsibility. Let us work together to restore its reputation and make it a center of academic excellence once again. To the university community, management staff, and students, I assure you that this administration will continue to support you in every possible way.
Chairman of Council, Chief Dan Obi, expressed gratitude to the governor for giving them the opportunity to serve. He noted that education is the key to the future of Edo State, and the role of Ambrose Ali University Ekpoma in the development of the state cannot be overemphasized.
It is very clear from the steps you have taken so far, you are truly committed to supporting the university and bringing the university back to life again. On behalf of the new council, I want to assure you, with your continued support, we will certainly not disappoint. For many people, you know me first as a politician. And for many people, you know I don't belong to the same party with the government. But what today's event has shown is that in the interest of the development of the university, the governor has put forward a very strong team to turn the fortunes of the university.
Members of the council include Professor Friday Okunofwa, Professor Steve Amieme Haru, Honorable Lukman Mohammed, Professor Idialu Jeremiah Uwaifo, Professor Eric Kelly, Anamemo Omogbai, and Professor Omoruyi Pomusa Usaho.
I have no doubts that with the new governing council under the leadership of Chief Dan Obi, the developmental and progressive agenda of His Excellency the Edo State Governor will be fulfilled. We are set to move AAU to excellence.
Governor Monday Kwewulu was accompanied to the inauguration by his deputy, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, former Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Kamri Phyllis Shuaibu, former two-time member representing Edo Federal Constituency, Honorable Engineer Moegi Ogbede Hama, Secretary to Edo State Government, Barrister Musa Ihilo, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Gani Audu, former Minister of State Budget and National Planning, Prince Clem Agba, amongst others. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
The Edo Governorship Elections Petition Tribunal sitting in Abuja have dismissed the petition filed by the Social Democratic Party challenging the election of Senator Monday Okpebholo. BeeTv News senior reporter Best Orator reports that the chairman of the three-man tribunal, Justice Wilfred Okpochi, dismissed the petition after the petitioner's counsel Jackson Eyabi told the tribunal that they would not want to go on with the case anymore following a directive from the National Secretariat of SDP. The report.
Announcing his appearance before the three-man panel tribunal led by Justice Wilfred Okpochi, the lead counsel for the Social Democratic Party, Jackson Eyabi, said with a heavy heart he wants to inform the tribunal that the petitioners called him this Tuesday morning that they were withdrawing their petition against Senator Monday Okpebholo and the All Progressives Congress. He said the withdrawal of the case is due to the fact that the National Secretariat said, having already congratulated the second and third respondents, that is Senator Monday Okpebholo and the All Progressives Congress APC, they cannot now be seen as dragging the party in court. Chairman of the tribunal, Justice Wilfred Okpochi, said the proper way to go about withdrawing the petition is for the petitioner's counsel to make an application to dismiss the case. Petitioner's counsel said it was unfortunate that the petitioner have asked him to withdraw the case. He said staying in Abuja for another 24 hours will be at his bill because the petitioners are not ready to do that anymore, and said he wants to return back to Benin to continue with other things. Cancer to the first respondent, Anerua Abdullahi Aliyu, said it will be proper for the petitioners to write to formally withdraw the case, adding that they as respondents will apply to the court to dismiss the petition. Second respondent, Cancer Lydia Oluwakemi Oyewo, applied that the petition be dismissed in the circumstance that they are not asking for any cost. Third respondent, Cancer Zona Achiba SN, asked for a dismissal of the petition in line with paragraphs 46(3) of the Electoral Act, and said they are not also asking for cost. Subsequently, the tribunal dismissed the petition. The petitioner's counsel, Jackson Ehiave, while speaking with BeeTv News, said the State Social Democratic Party did not get the backings of the National Secretariat to challenge the election of Senator Monday Pueblo and called for the discontinuation of the matter. Hence, they withdrawn the case.
How we realized that the national leadership of the party had initially congratulated the second and third respondent, which is the governor and the APC. So it will be out of place for the state leadership of the party to now be challenging the result of the election in which they had initially congratulated the second and third respondent. So they gave an instruction that we should immediately withdraw the petition against the second and third respondent, which is petition 04. And this morning, in furtherance of the instruction of my client, we have withdrawn petition 04 pending before the Edo State Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Benin City.
Former Deputy Governors of Edo State, Dr. Pius Udubu and Mr. Lucky Masue, as well as the Secretary of the All Progressives Congress in Edo State, Engineer Lawrence Oka, and APC Legal Advisor Stephen Okoro, said the SDP chose to do the honorable thing by withdrawing their petition. They said it will only be proper for other petitioners to do the same thing because, according to them, the other petitioners are just wasting everyone's time.
It is clear that there is no case at all against our governor, against the electoral victory of our party and our governor at the September 21st, 2024 elections. What I just manifested in court today is just the obvious. That is, no case at all. We are delighted that one down and several more to go.
You see, the people have the right to go to court when they feel that one thing or the other is wrong. But at the end, justice will prevail. Like His Excellency Udubu said, this is the genesis of the celebration. In the next few days and weeks ahead, the remaining cases will be thrown out for obvious reasons, because the people of Edo State, they've elected Monday Pueblo to serve, and to God be the glory. They are seeing the dividend of their effort now.
It's not a question of that case will dismiss, just that there's no cost. However, others is going to follow suit. As you are aware, PDP are trying to go already. And with that, it's clear that APC don't have any challenges.
Today, SDP, they honorably withdrew from this case, and the case was subsequently dismissed. This also, I think, should also apply to other parties. For example, the PDP, they should honorably also go and withdraw their case. Now they caught witnesses that were not credible. They dumped beavers machines. Those beavers machines were not even spoken to. Nothing happened. And now they ought to have called. They said they had 91 witnesses. They only called 19 witnesses. All those witnesses fell as pack of bags. And ordinarily, they would have just come to court to say, no, we don't have any case, and we are withdrawing. All these ones, I think they are distractions to our working government, who is ready at all times to work for the people of Edo State. But it's not deterred. We are still going on. Where at the end of the day, the court will decide.
The Edo State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal sitting in Abuja continues. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
The free bus ride donated by the then candidate of the All Progressive Congress, now Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Pueblo, has returned back to the streets of Benin to offer free ride to Edo people. BeeTv News Kwemi Mukoro reports that the beneficiaries thank Governor Pueblo for redeeming his pledge. The report.
In order to ease transportation for Edo citizens due to the subsidy removal, high cost of living, and as a way of fulfilling election promises made by the governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebolo, to the people of Edo State to provide free shuttle buses for easy transportation across the state. The governor has now fulfilled the promise made. Comrade Kelly Okungbowa, popularly known as Ebo Stone, confirmed this to newsmen at the popular Oba Ovorame Square in Benin City.
Now, today, your governor, my governor, our governor, don't say make all these vehicles, make they come back to street, make they come carry Edo people for free. Time of the campaign, he do promise and said, if God give him victory, that this free ride will continue. And we got information the last time that some people were even asking some of the passengers to pay money. And I want to reassure you people that this vehicle is free of charge. From now to the first 4 years, when God don't give our government, it's going to be free of charge. And this vehicle, not just for Ringo to Ubowo, it's across board, it's across Edo State. So please, if anybody asks you for 1 naira, tell the person, say, Mr. Governor said, it is free. It is what? Free. It is what? Free. So thank you and God bless you.
Some of the passengers thanked Governor Monday Okpebolo for bringing back the buses.
I really appreciate God for what governor is doing for us. We can see a few times that he entered into the position of governor. New development have started, and we are seeing it. We appreciate him. I only pray that God will sustain him. God will keep him.
The thank you Edo people for your vote and support is across the 18 local government area of Edo State, and to resume work 7 a.m. in the morning and to close by 6 p.m. in the evening daily. Pelumi Mukoro reporting for BeeTv News.
And compliance with the directive of the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, Edo State Commissioner of Police, Betty Enekbe Otimeyi, has enforced the third-party insurance in Edo State as she urged car owners to comply with the directive. BeeTv News' Pelumi Mukoro has details of the report.
Edo Commissioner of Police Betty Enekbe Otimeyi, who enforced the third-party insurance in Edo State during an insurance check, pardoned those who did not have their third-party insurance and warned that anyone who fails to get his or her vehicle particulars, especially the third-party insurance updated, would face sanctions.
We've given them notice and they should go and get it renewed. The one that is on has expired, and the one that don't have, we've taken their particulars down and we've told them that they should go and do the renewal and bring it. And for those that don't have, if after we have given them notice like this and they do not bring it, we have no choice than to do the needful. People find a way to beat the law. It's a natural document that you are expected to have when you are renewing your document. It's part of your vehicle particulars. It's just that some people feel that, why am I paying for it? No need. That's why I'm making them conscious that they need to have it.
The third-party insurance covers the third party in an accident against damage to vehicles, property, or bodily injuries that may arise. Speaking with BeeTv News, vehicle owners applauded the directive as they stated that it will reduce recklessness on the roads, while others stated that they hope it will be implemented by authorities to all vehicle owners.
It's a good development. It's a good development. If the federal government could implement it and follow it the way it ought to be, in order not to favor some and disfavor some, you understand? So if the policy is being made, so let every individual abide by it.
The driver, they drive anyhow now. So if you call now, you hit your motor, you go run. You could give you wahala now. You know, you will find more money to repair your motor. So at this policy way comes, so I got mechanic so.
Other respondents urged those in charge of the insurance to make it affordable for all.
People have insured their car. They undergo maybe such misfortune. The company never compensate them. Series of persons. But this new one, they are saying third party. I don't know how true it is that insurance will really guarantee the safety or cover any damages or loss any vehicle suffered?
For me, I don't need it, but if they insist of implementing it well, let them go ahead.
Insurance, but will the insurance company be able to accept the payment? Because if you watch my paper now, there's third-party insurance inside. But if you go to the insurance company, the procedure of getting it back will be very hard.
The third-party insurance for all vehicles in the country commenced on February 1st, 2025, and it will be enforced in all states. Walumi Mukoro reporting for BeeTv News.
The board members of Edo State Internal Revenue Service, led by the Executive Chairman, Honorable Barrister Oladele Bankole Balogun, have paid a courtesy visit to the Commissioner of Police, Edo State, CP Betty Enekme Otimei, to seek for mutually beneficial relationship, collaboration and productive partnership between the agency and the police to enable the agency deliver on the revenue of the state. The report is presented by Best Orator.
The visit to